Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 Career Mode here today on the channel. We're back on our ultimate difficulty Leicester City Career Series, playing on Fifa's realism mod. Here today we have the final match of the season. We have the penultimate fixture to secure the Premier League title. It's make or break. If we do not beat Manchester United here today, or draw, we will lose the Premier League title. We've gone and won the Carabao Cup earlier on, and unfortunately we got dumped out of the FA Cup. However, we have secured Champions League football for next season if we do it. So let me know in the comments if that is something you guys would like to see. Now, I did say if I didn't on ultimate difficulty win the Premier League and go on a cup run, I will consider this series a failure. We've managed to beat all of the top 5 sides that I would consider, such as Liverpool, Spurs, Manchester United and City and Chelsea this season already. We've gotten draws against Southampton and Wolves and Everton. So we've done quite well so far. I attribute my success once again to my signings. Shaqiri, Pavon, do recommend them if you want lightning quick wingers. Obviously Shaqiri is Premier League proven, and sort of the financial capacity, Pavon is quite a shrewd signing. We've already beaten Manchester United earlier on in this season. They have had a woeful injury crisis, and they have let a lot of their players go. Martial and Rashford leaving for Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Vardy on the break here to make it 1-0. He's hammered it past Greenwood. They have brought in some new signings, Lundbrassen, I believe, a fair few other Dutch internationals, but they're really relying on Danny James and Mason Greenwood to lead the line. Vardy starts off the scoring his 21st goal of the season. We've been pushed all the way by Jose Mourinho's Spurs. Liverpool, Man City and United really sitting off. Burnley, Sheffield United and Southampton in the likely relegation zone. Tielemans trying to bring it out from the back. Maddison there trying to create something for Jamie Vardy. Dodges the slide tackle by Matic. James Maddison was tempted to leave in January to United, but the offer wasn't large enough and now he stayed at the club. Jay Lings has found Mata, still holding the ball well. Chilwell's come back into the squad. Unfortunately, Rafael Guerreiro has picked up an injury, so we don't have our 2 Portuguese fullbacks. Chilwell doing quite well. Nathan Ake's back from his short injury along with Weghorst. Lingard 39 yards out, trying to create something for United. It goes far. We managed to replace in January Ben Chilwell on the left, but he's come in as an injury replacement. We had a big offer from him from Chelsea, but it was a big offer for him, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't close enough for my evaluation. We've also brought in Rafael Guerreiro for £30 million, just in case he does leave next season. Kasper Schmeichel is 33 years of age, and he has been a little bit shaky this season. In real life, goalkeepers have a lot more longevity, and you need to be a lot less ruthless with them in real life than in FIFA. 33 years of age. Unfortunately, Kasper Schmeichel had to go. We signed Everton's Pickford, as Everton now are still falling down the mid-table Premier League ladder and standings. 1-0 up here, United trying to create something with a really young squad. They shouldn't be relying on James and of course Greenwood, but they are. Ricardo Pereira breaking away here now. Maddison and Vardy on the counter-attack. Lindelof can't contend with the rapid pace of Vardy, and he's gone and scored a brace. All we needed was a draw in this match, and we've flooded the Manchester United's final third and defensive line. Jamie Vardy is running rampant through United's back line. Even with the odds 5,000 to 1 in the previous season, Leicester have gone and done it again. We were meant to be shaken and shut out by the exit of Harry Maguire. But secret agent Harry Maguire is going to help us a long way for this match. We also signed Nathan Ake, the former Bournemouth and Chelsea defender. So even if Chelsea come back for him in the future for like £70 million, we're going to be able to restructure our defence with the best defensive line that Europe has to offer if we want to. Sold Harry Maguire for £80 million. I reckon Ake would probably go for a similar bid in the future if one comes in. 2-0 up just before the 40th, and Leicester look incredibly likely to win the Premier League for the second time in the 20th century. Vardy now. James Maddison there breaking away against Lindelof. James Maddison gets the shot blocked by Victor Lindelof. From the corner kick here now, Maddison, the number 10, whips it into the box. Indeed, he rises to the occasion. We have had some interest from PSG for his signing, so we have to sort of fend off those interests where we can. Make sure there's no cheeky business or tapping up of players, as it were. But half-time is now called in the 47th minute. Manchester United trail for now. Ashley Young is still at the club. In real life, he signed for Manchester, or Inter Manchester, I like to call them. The amount of Premier League players they have signed is just nuts. Lukaku, Young, Sanchez on loan, Eriksen now. The amount of players, Conte. If Conte can't manage Manchester United, he's going to bring Manchester United to him. I love it. Lingard now pressing forward. Indeed, he comes through like a freight train, but you got to give it to Jay Lings. He has managed to hold on 2 tackling attacks from Ndidi and Tielemans. Scott McTominay, McSaucy, manages to make it 2-1 on the 50th minute there to bring it back, but we have a large enough and comfortable lead, I believe, to hold on to no less a draw in this match. We've already beaten Manchester United at Old Trafford. We have the home field advantage here at the Pink King Power Stadium. We should be able to hold on. Scott McTominay scores his first goal on the last day of the season of the 2019-20 campaign. Greenwood now trying to find Juan Mata on the right. Manages to skip past Tielemans. Lingard now holding the midfield strong. Is that Matic charging forward? What are these tactics? And indeed he comes in and chops him down and receives a yellow for his actions on the 54th. 24 yards out now, just outside the edge of the area. Fred, Matic, a lot of quality players can go for this. Mata goes for goal. He did score a tremendous free kick from memory a couple of seasons ago at St James's Park in Newcastle from a similar position. I believe he ran and hugged David De Gea. I remember watching that match live. Vardy there finds Fred. Back to Jesse Lingard. And we've snuffed out another Manchester United counter-attack, and it's a double counter-attack. Shaqiri on the break. Xherdan Shaqiri has been an absolute godsend this season. Unfavoured and out of touch under Jurgen Klopp for £30 million. Xherdan Shaqiri has joined Leicester City and has lived up to the Mahrez role, scoring 20 goals in his first season for Leicester. The number 11, the Swiss international and captain, makes it 3-0. Pickford comes out and bombs it north, all the way back to Manchester. That's where we're going to be throwing back the Red Devils. Sure. Can they break and get another goal here? But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We have beaten Manchester United twice on 2 occasions this season. Jamie Vardy scoring a brace. Scott McTominay breaking Pickford's clean sheet, making it 2-1, and then it was 3-1 in the end there by Xherdan Shaqiri. Misfits, outcasts, and in-betweeners have made up this Leicester City title-winning squad for the second time. We've gone and done the double, boys. So, guys, If you've enjoyed this Leicester City rebuild and series, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here, it really helps me out a bunch. Bringing in two wingers definitely played a massive role. Bringing in Rafael Guerreiro. My midfield for Leicester is... The thing is, Leicester's midfield is actually perfect because you've got an attacking midfielder in Maddison that can create and push forward. Tielemans is his overall ability, just being like a complete midfielder. He's more... minus the defence. Well, there's minus the defence to that. His passing display is tremendous. Through balls over the top. Absolute point precision. I'd like to call Ndidi more of a complete player with more of the defensive line. Rafael Guerreiro coming in, my two wing-backs, and Pereira. My defensive line was... It could be more fine-tuned. Nathan Ake and the Turkish Sayoncu could have been... You could have had a bit more of a bruiser or maybe a battler. Like, I was actually identifying Eric Bailly if he wasn't injury-prone instead of Nathan Ake. Like, physically, he would be a better partner with... Nathan Ake or Sayonchu, vice versa. We've managed to identify the weakness in Schmeichel. As we hit January, we've managed to pick up Pickford. So what I would recommend, if you were to do your own Leicester City career, be mindful of the wingers, potentially bringing in one or two, because Harvey Barnes is a little bit slow. You do need a different type of striker, as Iheanacho and Vardy are too similar. I went with a target man in Weghorst. Left back wise, Ben Chilwell, although he's amazing in real life and has a huge potential, he's quite good on Football Manager. FIFA, when it relies on speed, fast pace and pressing, which I like to play, you might want to sort of find a similar player like Ricardo Pereira and go for like Rafael Guerreiro. Goalkeeping wise, you might want to look at home for goalkeepers first. Jack Butland, Pickford are quite good. You also could go international like Lopez from Olympic Lyon. You can pick him up on a smaller rate. But unfortunately, it's time to end it here. Thanks for watching. There's a lot more top Premier League sides I would like to play as, along with Europeans. So let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see more career series and rebuilds on FIFA 20. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce